Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. As soon as the screen gets up, I'm going to work on getting Freebird up in here. Hope everybody's having a good week. You can unmute yourself there.
Oh, motherfucker, the laptop was muted too. Jesus Christ.
All right, let me see if I can get Freebird in here.
Oh, he's finally here?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Come on, Thunder Chicken.
I just got to add him in here. Whoa, what's that? That's big me. Stand by. Because where he's at right now, it's raining and stuff.
I wish we were sponsored by Call of Duty. I'll take it. That's a nice sponsor.
There he is. Hold on. Let me shrink him up.
Yeah, there you go. Finally, you got me on it. You're probably going to hear a bunch of rain in the background.
It ain't raining.
Shit, it's storming.
Oh, yeah, you could hear the rain. Where the fuck are you at?
Yeah, I'll probably have to jump off because Iceman will be crying because it's making too much noise.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
He's up in where his new job's
I
at.
think this gonna be worse than Skittles.
All I gotta do is push a button to mute your ass. Nah, everybody, I'm glad you're here. It's Wednesday. We got plenty stories. If anybody wants any merchandise, go to the Etsy store. Check it out, Motor Cop Chronicles Etsy store. Get like this shirt and stuff like that. If you want any extra episodes, you can check out the Patreon. We got Don Paulson, full crew member. CHP Road Dog. We got Stacy McClendon, who's in the chat. I'll hang around. Miss Kelly Meyer. Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. Mr. William Gibo, also in the chat. Dan Carson with Langyap Woodworking. Y'all go check him out. We got Hoppy Hobson, our favorite truck driver. Blake Walker, Roy Spalding. JoJo, our favorite girl from Australia. And Natasha from the great state of Washington. Appreciate y'all helping me keep the lights on. Before we get into the stories all together, before I forget, and William Gibo tells me we're going to do Roy's Corner. See, he's already on me. Don't forget Roy's. I'm not. Let's see what Roy S. has Roy Spalding has to tell us today.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that men who post a lot of selfies on social media sites are more likely to have psychopathic personality traits? Do some of y'all need to look in the mirror now?
Freebird, he ain't talking about you, is he? taking him selfie.
I don't think I post any photos of myself anywhere. Matter of fact, I get weirded out when I see myself on the podcast. It's like, what the fuck?
Let's head over. If y'all remember old Roy P. last week, this beautiful, lovely young lady y'all voted for. You got yourself muted there, Freebird. Just letting you know.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to save you from the rain and crying about it.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Good man, Charlie Brown.
This beautiful lady right here, that's who got voted for Roy P. Do y'all remember her? She got arrested for DWI. Well, we called Roy P. up.
She looks like it.
We called Roy P. up, and he went and bonded her out. So let's hear what Roy had to say when he called in to tell us about the date.
I picked up the phone at Roy P. Bail Bond and Dating Service, where the motto is, we get you out, then we get you off. And it was my boy from the Motor Cop crew, sounding like he just won the lottery. Roy, we got a live one. Tiny little firecracker DUI'd herself into a ditch after a full evening of responsible sipping. You gotta come post this one. She's a handful, literally. I roll up to the parish jail in my black PT Cruiser with those 22-inch gold rims and the hot flames and the bail now, date later bumper sticker. They bring her out, and holy munchkin, Batman. She couldn't have been 5 feet tall on stilts. Little scrunched up face like one of those Wizard of Oz munchkins who'd been hit with the ugly stick and then asked for seconds. Big ol' eyes, permanent pout, cheeks like she'd been sucking on lemons since birth. Adorable in the way a gremlin is right before it multiplies in the water. She struts up to the counter, barely tall enough to see over it, and immediately launches in, I did not drink and drive, Mr. Bailman. I only drank at red lights and stop signs like a responsible adult. Green means go, so I put the bottle down. It's called safety. I'm trying not to laugh while I slide the paperwork. Ma'am, the trooper said your blood alcohol was higher than my last 3 ex-wives' standards. That's because my cheap-ass boyfriend made us stop at the Dollar Tree for food first, she squeaks, voice all high-pitched and munchkin raspy. He said, baby, let's get the 1.25 taquitos and the off-brand wine in a box. Next thing I know, I'm doing donuts in the Winn-Dixie parking lot trying to find the exit. He's the real criminal, penny pinching while I'm trying to hydrate. I sign her out, slap the ankle monitor on that tiny leg. It looked like a hula hoop on a toddler. And because the dating service side of the business was slow, I offered her the premium bail and chill package. Free ride home, complimentary Taco Bell on me, none of that Dollar Tree garbage, and a little post-bail stress relief. Back at my office apartment above the bait shop, things got weird fast. She's sitting on my couch, feet barely touching the floor, swinging those stubby legs like a kid. You got any more of that good bail booze? She asks, batting those big scrunched eyes. I pour her something strong. Next thing I know, she's climbing me like I'm the yellow brick road. But this munchkin foreplay, straight up bizarre. She starts nibbling my earlobe while whispering, I only stop at red lights, big boy. Then full on does this weird thing where she pretends my nipples are stop signs and sips on them like they're little wine bottles. Slurp. See? Responsible.
Yeah, you know she'd have a good time with
laughing,
my nipples now.
but also kind of into it.
Damn.
She's so short she has to stand on a stack of old bail ledgers just to reach my belt. Then she breaks out the Dollar Tree special, a bottle of $1.99 Romance massage oil that smells like off-brand cherry cough syrup mixed with regret. She squirts it everywhere, slips around like a greased pig at the county fair, all while narrating in that munchkin voice. I'm not driving drunk. I'm just doing the horizontal hokey pokey at every red light. Vroom, vroom, stop, sip, grind, repeat. At one point, she tries to do a sexy crawl across the bed, but face plants into a pillow because her arms are too short for the maneuver. I'm cracking up so hard I almost bail on the whole situation. She pops back up, hair all staticky, face even more scrunched, and yells, that's what your cheap-ass Dollar Tree taquitos did to me. Now come here and post my bail again, Roy. By the end, we're both sticky, laughing, and she's curled up on my chest like a drunk house elf. Next time the motor cop crew pulls me over, she mumbles, tell them I was just practicing safe sipping. Red light means drinky drink. Green means more drinky drink if nobody's looking. I light a cigarette and think to myself, another satisfied customer at Roy P. Bail Bond and Dating Service. We don't just get you out of jail. We get you into some weird-ass trouble you'll never forget. Call me, motor cop crew. I got more where that came from.
Well, Roy got lucky with the ugly little.
That
I'm
is
surprised he
insane.
still got rims left. Surprised he still has rims left wherever he goes.
Yeah, it's because
That seemed like a
it's lug
legitimate
holes.
connection, though.
The lug holes are only for PT Cruisers. I mean, there's not a lot of those out there for that. So we got to see who's up for this week's Datorama. Let's see who we have. We have number 1. This beautiful lady was arrested for a fugitive warrant, resisting arrest, no seatbelt, and 2 failure to appears.
Well, she just has a problem getting there.
31 years old, 5'7", 170 pounds. Number 2. This lady is 53.
170, that's a little, that ain't right.
No, is that the fucking squirrel with the nut from Ice Age?
She was arrested for monetary instrument abuse and theft. Her bond is $35,000.
Instrument abuse.
I guarantee
Does that mean
she's
that she violated herself like she was at band camp?
Apparently you're thinking the same thing I did. I think she's had more instrument abuse than just monetary.
And then we got number 3.
It's a fucking
Oh,
ogre.
shit.
I think that may be a man, but
An ogre.
arrested
That's
for
Shrek. That's a black Shrek. Black Shrek.
arrested for prostitution. Who do y'all want to send Roy on a date
way.
with? I'm going for number 3.
No fucking
Oh, I'm going 3, black Shrek.
Shrek. Fuck. Whoa. That's a crazy.
That's shit out of Roy.
So, what do y'all
Because
want?
Number 1 was looking far away. The camera's usually directly in front of you. This bitch was looking past it.
G-Bo said he's picking number 3 also.
Yeah, Shrek has it. I guarantee it. That's wild. That's got to be a dude.
That's got to be a dude. Look at that neck. Look
That's
how
got
thick
to
that
be.
neck is. It looks like it might have a...
Yeah,
the
but,
wig is
I've
tucked
seen some
behind
chicks-
the ears. That's what's going on.
I
The wig.
seen some whole stairs chicks. They got necks like that.
Damn.
and it looked like you might have a glass eye or something. Not real sure.
Brother, when you swim like a horse, you got to have a thick throat.
Stacy,
Oh, Lord have mercy, man.
number 3. Stacy going for number 3 too. Pretty sure everybody vote for number 3.
Number 2.
Yeah, three is a fucking slam dunk.
Something that's got to, that's
Roy may
that's
have a...
glass eye. But at least eyelashes ought to match.
It's all right,
got
Kelly.
ass.
If we just
She
glad
wants
you're
somebody-
here.
Just got a
Ass
lazy eye.
and lost half of the eyelash. Lazy my ass. That ain't lazy.
He going with number 1.
She's missing
I don't remember.
25% of her eyelashes.
I remember Shrek having normal eyes.
Yeah, but that was green Shrek. This is
Yeah.
black Shrek.
Oh, shit.
So you see, it's different.
No.
So it's looking like Sailor looks like you're gonna lose that one. Number 3's got like four votes already. So, well, we will find out Wednesday if it's a man or not, won't we? Or Roy will find out.
I don't know. I don't know. She looked like a line leader to me. Stacy. That's a new line leader.
So let's get into the stories. We're gonna do number 3. Y'all come back Wednesday. We'll see how that date went with Roy P. Says she got 2 different size eyes. Maybe she got 2 different size eyelashes. Maybe she got the wrong eyelashes.
Well, that's what it looked like. If Freebird said that, one of them got ripped in half. That's why I said she's missing 25% of her eyelashes.
So this first story, we're going to Alabama, where
Roll Tide.
this man that was arrested and gets himself to a little trouble with a canine dog. He wasn't even part of the complaint of why the cops were there. They were there doing a search warrant. They were doing a search warrant on
The dog just didn't like him.
No, they were doing a search warrant on a whole nother area. But you know how some people,
You got somebody sticking their nose.
some people don't know how to mind their own fucking business.
Yeah. Seen that 100 times over.
Yep.
So
He's
let's
over there lending his legally. It's in trouble.
well, we got a piece of that. You sound kind of like R2D2. I know it ain't your fault. That's why he bitching
where a
about it.
convicted baby killer walks free.
weather.
3.
And it's probably some of his weather. Let's jump into this number one video.
Pharaoh, hold this. Here, watch me.
So anyway, he's over here. This is the intro. We're going to skip over it. I don't know why it goes black and white, but it makes it a little easier to see. So here he
Must
is.
be dark.
Somebody's body cam put it on infrared.
Yeah.
My friend was acting like that. I just be like, you know what? I'm going to call other places I could be right now.
So you can hear him in the background. What are y'all doing?
What y'all waiting on?
It's none of your fucking business.
What y'all waiting on?
It's a search warrant.
Y'all waiting on Leah?
A search
Y'all waiting on
warrant.
I'm curious. Y'all waiting on
Hey,
Leah?
hey, stop talking long enough so you can listen.
I'm coming to this.
It's a search warrant.
Let me hold on. Let me come. I can hear you, sir. Now I can hear you speak.
It is a search warrant. We will leave when it's over.
Wow.
What y'all searching for?
What do you think we're searching for?
Like it's in every. See, I don't understand why you entertain these motherfuckers. Are you part of this search warrant? No. Then guess
Exactly.
what?
That's what I'm thinking.
None of your fucking business.
You part of this? Pack your ass. If you're
Yeah,
not.
none of your business. Stop. I mean, stop entertaining them.
You know, it's totally a missed opportunity to go, you know what? You kind of look like him. What's your name, man? And start walking towards him. He would have took off running.
I'm about to show my age here. Do y'all remember the old movie, The Warriors? Free runner. The old movie, The Warriors. He looked like the black gang member of the Warriors with that fro.
I'm Homeland Security. I asked her.
He just told a cop that he's Homeland Security. Freebird. I wonder if he's related to that. I wonder if he works with that guy that we booted that night at the hookah bar. That he said he was going to. He said he was going to get us fired.
Homeland Security and every other security legal
Yes,
force.
and he said he was going to get us fired. Still waiting on that, but he was Homeland Security also.
I never did hear from my boss.
No.
My boss never called me and tell me I was fired.
But this man, you can see the professionalism in him. That he is definitely Homeland Security.
I don't. Hey, listen. I don't have to Homeland Security.
Y'all get this next one. You be fired soon.
Tell me that's the guy that dog bites.
No, ain't no fucking maybe.
Maybe.
No fucking, it's a maybe.
Yep.
It's a maybe.
You fucking fired. I promise your motherfucking mom's daughter, her name's Doris Jackson. You be fucking fired.
But why are you so angry?
Okay.
You talk. How you doing? You can start first situation with me, bro.
Okay.
You can start situation. These officers been good.
All right.
But you was sitting there clapping.
Yep.
You was instigating.
Yep.
You don't supposed to do that.
Okay.
I love this cop.
He's like, yeah, all right, yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
Get out of the road before you get hit.
I'm not worried about this, bro.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? The cops really don't care if he gets hit, except for the point that's going to add a shit ton of paperwork if this motherfucker becomes roadkill, and they don't want to. They don't want to have to write that shit up. So get out the road.
Although,
We don't have to write the report.
Easier. Have you seen the new body cams that just take everything that it witnessed and from the AI and writes the full report for you? And
No,
all you
haven't.
got to do is proofread it and send it.
Haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my
I
God!
haven't seen
It is
that.
making life so easy. Yeah, y'all, it's coming.
So you still got to proofread it.
Okay.
Yeah, but at least you ain't got to fucking write it.
True.
Get out of the road.
I like y'all. That one y'all don't put it on me, yo.
You could tell it's very early in the morning.
All right, we're gonna fast forward. He runs his mouth some more. He's still running his mouth.
He just wait waiting around till he goes to work or church, I'm sure.
I'm sure he's waiting for his college class to start. Here he comes. He's coming back.
When it's cold.
There you go.
He's pissed off because his customers can't stop. Is what he is.
Y'all good. Y'all good officers.
I appreciate that.
Yes, y'all good officers. I dealt with officers all the time. With that. How you doing, sir? They straight. I'm the problem. I'm the one that they called you about somebody. They called you about me.
Okay.
I work for the United States government.
I thought Galen
And
ran
that's
into that house.
motherfucker is a fucking
He
problem.
jerked his car real hard.
Yeah.
And right when he did it, you heard boom.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
know what?
Galen
You know
hit
what
the
that
house.
field sister say?
And the officer's ignoring the.
Yeah, he's not even talking, thinking about it.
What you gonna do? If attitude came to fucking school, what you gonna do? If attitude came to fucking school, what you gonna do, motherfucker?
That bitch will be in handcuffs now.
Your fucking job.
I'm gonna do my job. Don't worry about it.
If that's the fuck my fucking system means. I'll take you.
He's saying all them other dudes are good. They in SWAT gear. That's why he's like, fuck it, I can't say shit.
They're all in SWAT gear. They're all SWAT. They all.
Yeah, I want to say this guy is too.
They're doing a search warrant. I guarantee you. They're all swatted up.
It's the longest fucking search warrant stack up I've ever seen.
You were, yeah.
You stupid bitch.
Do you need to go to jail for DUI too?
No, I need to go to jail, kick your fucking ass. If I go to jail for any fucking thing, I'm going to jail, kick your fucking ass.
Okay.
Take that fucking
That's
shit.
ballsy.
What would be
One of
funny?
that many officers.
What would be funny? Right now. It's like you see in the movies. You see, some car just mows them down while he's sitting there running his mouth. That would be the. I mean,
mowed over.
that don't happen, but that would be some funny shit.
I'm going to fucking go to jail. I'm going to kick your fucking ass. Sit the fuck up.
Listen and get out of the road.
Fuck you.
I'm not gay, but thanks.
Get that fuck off your fucking porch. You know, fuck
That
y'all.
motherfucker walks like he's gay as fuck. That's why he's all mad.
I ain't got a fucking road.
Like,
I
you
pay
need
my
Jesus,
tax.
sir.
Motherfucking crap.
Walks like a little bitch.
I pay my motherfucking tax.
I'm sorry. He said he pays taxes. That motherfucker didn't have a job. This motherfucker probably gets like $10,000 back in refund. I pay my taxes. Motherfucker, you don't have a job and you still getting a refund. You getting paid taxes. So I guess you do work for the government. Well, you don't work. You just get government money.
Yeah, you don't work. You just get, yeah.
He said he paid his taxes.
Yeah.
That might be why he says he's a government employee.
Maybe so. Maybe so. What's up,
Yeah,
Jennifer?
if the only money you earn is from the government,
He's getting SNAP benefits. That makes him a government employee.
He's mad because he can't get
food.
he can't get no Little Debbie's on Snap no more.
They did.
These cops are just like, oh, this motherfucker go away. Here he come. That's why I'm fast forwarding. It's a long video. Oh, look.
Oh, the fur favorite.
That's real. I'm going to tell you the truth. Man, you better go home before you get stabbed.
Come here, you're under arrest. Come here, you're under arrest.
I thought you went.
Motherfucker.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Get the fuck off me.
So I guess this kid over here is his long lost son. 'Cause he keeps saying, Dad, Dad. They just got off of Maury.
Well, your dad done shit out of luck now.
Yeah.
The time to yell dad was when he was fighting with the cops earlier.
They go, hey, well, David, well,
Watch out, don't get on, dude. Watch out, don't get
We all heard. What the fuck y'all fucking with me for? Leave me alone. What am I waiting for?
I ain't do nothing. It don't matter that you just seen that video the whole time, me threatening the cops and doing all this. I didn't do nothing. I'm going to be late for my psychologist class for I could be a doctor. I'm working on my thesis.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is.
I understand, Kelly.
Much less work on one.
Dude, take care of that business.
Who biting me? Who biting me?
He can write it while he's in jail.
Who's biting me?
Who biting me? Someone biting me. Quit biting. Someone biting me. The dog biting me.
Who's biting me? It's usually the cops usually don't bite you, motherfucker. So it's probably a dog.
I love it.
Who's biting me?
We can start doing it though.
Jesus
but
Christ!
Then again, I'd get the taste of. You know, I feel bad
Could you
for the
never
dog
get the
till they
taste of that motherfucker out your mouth? He probably tastes like
Right.
a stale Black and Mild with doo doo on it.
No, man, it's Homeland.
Let go of my dog! Let go of my dog!
Oh, see, you put piss him off.
I've seen the other view of this. There's another one floating around that's full color from one of the other officers. The guy yelling, "Let go of my dog."
He bites. I think he bites the dog.
Let go of my dog! Let go of my dog! Stop fighting! Dog got me! We're gonna go this way? Stop fighting! Hey, knock it off! Knock it off!
You can see that you're biting a police officer. That dog's considered a law enforcement officer. You notice when he goes to biting that man's dog, that canine officer giving like a zero fucks at this point because he's going to get him off of his dog because that's some hammer fist coming down on him. He's going to let loose of that dog.
My dog! Knock it off! The dog bites me! Knock it off!
You got to think about that too. Hell, I mean, we would do the same thing if somebody ran.
Yeah.
Here we come. Summoning the whole neighborhood.
Yeah. Here comes the community.
Here comes the committee, the HOA committee. Here they come.
Hey, put your hand on people.
Oh, God damn, there's like 40 of these motherfuckers.
Put your hand behind your back. Get back here. Get back here, bro. Get back here. Get back here. That's not right. Get back here, bro. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. I work for y'all. I work for y'all. I work for y'all, bro. Get back. Which way?
I work for y'all.
Tell me y'all what? I'm not fighting or something. I'm gonna turn for y'all. Just come stop, bro. I got him. Y'all relax. I'll turn. If you relax, I'll turn. Turn around.
Quit fighting. Turn around.
Grab that motherfucker by the hair and drag him over to the unit.
Yep.
Turn to your stomach. Hey, turn to your stomach.
They need a watch.
It's turned into an extraction.
He keeps opening that mouth. He's going to try to bite
him in the car and get out of the area.
Going to try to bite one of them cops. They don't wash their hands.
Where my people at?
Turn to your
Where my
stomach.
people at? Where my
Hey,
people
you done
at?
summoned them up, boy, just like the jungle. You done summoned those motherfuckers. They all on the street now.
Where my people at?
Somebody go.
I gotta help me.
Put your hand behind your back.
I ain't doing to break the law.
I didn't do nothing but break the law.
What law am I broke? I'm homeless security, bro. See my name up there. I'm telling y'all fucking with me. I'm homeless security. What y'all doing? My name is Dave Brick Cover. Homeless security. Are y'all fucking with me?
They really should
If he did
prosecute him
for impersonating an officer,
impersonating a police officer.
and if he was Homeland Security, I'm pretty sure he'd be fired. Homeland Security.
Yeah, that's pretty safe. Pretty safe assumption.
Yeah.
My car right here.
Unless he was working undercover or something.
Go get it.
Which
Go get it.
he's doing really good at staying in cover
Put your sleeping suit.
himself.
Homeless security, why y'all fucking with me?
You ain't Homeland Security.
What motherfuckers?
That's a FEMA freaking piece of paper that we all take online. That ain't no
You
freaking.
know y'all paper in. Where yours at?
Right on the computer. Same one you got.
Get put so.
Is he talking about the fucking certifications they make us do
Let
once a
me
year?
go. I call fucking federal officer. Let me go.
Jesus.
Let me go.
Yeah. Now, he wasn't part of this call whatsoever. He put himself in that situation.
I'm calm.
Stand up.
Yep. Talked himself right in the handcuffs.
So,
I say it all the time.
You gotta go to the hospital.
ding dong, asshole. Just stupidity. Just stupidity, but I'm sure he'd do nothing. That's what he says.
Now one of them that's on the damn raid, and I got to leave and bring this motherfucker to jail.
Yeah.
I doubt it. They probably just had a transport.
No.
Now this next,
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm actually shocked at this next story. This is in New York. This came out of New York.
In New York,
It
fucking
actually sounds like they might have one. It seems like they might have one judge that actually made a correct call for once. So
no way.
yes, one judge though. This is one.
Of killing NYPD detective Jonathan Diller will spend the rest of his life in prison. A judge in Queens handed down the sentence for Guy Rivera before a packed courtroom. That included fellow NYPD officers and his family. The detective's widow and mother spoke out before the sentencing, saying her life and her son's life are forever changed. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands was in the courtroom for the emotional moment. Shantae?
Well, Sade, that NYPD detective's mother says that Guy Rivera robbed her 31-year-old son of his life and also shattered hers. The judge ultimately throwing the book at Guy Rivera, giving him 115 years to life in prison.
Good.
Entering the largest Queens criminal courtroom to accompany.
Like I said, this is in New York City, in Queens, and this judge gave this dude 115 years for killing this cop, which I'm shocked. I'm surprised they didn't give him credit for time served and let him go being in New York. But
is the New York Supreme Court, is it liberal?
In jail.
What's that?
I know that like New York is very liberal, but
it's in New York City, Queens, New York is in New York City.
But I understand
that's where Trump from. Trump saved from Queens.
Is the New York State Supreme? You know what I mean? Is the New York Supreme Court? Are they mostly liberal as well, or is there some conservative judges?
I don't know. You have to ask Jibo.
Yeah, because that would be the question. Because he's going to appeal it. The fucking everybody nowadays does.
Of Diller's now broken family.
The person who lost the most is our son Ryan.
That's his widow. That was him.
And the love that Jonathan would have given him every single day.
Diller's mother was full of emotions while addressing the court.
For 31 years, I had the privilege and honor of being Jonathan.
But so good for that judge. Hopefully that motherfucker dies in prison, because I'm pretty sure New York don't have a death penalty. So at least he will.
Right. No, those fucktards, they don't.
This next one,
that's cred, right? And don't they get street cred for killing a cop? So I mean, even though he's in prison, it's not enough. It's not like they are down here in the South. They don't put him. Well, fuck, they don't even make your guys work all day in the sun anymore, right? You have AC in Angola.
I don't know if they have. I don't think they have AC yet. They're trying to get it. The inmates trying to get it. We're heading to Chicago.
They sued for that shit, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know if they get it or not.
Fucking, it's bullshit. They shouldn't be entitled to shit.
No.
Let me tell you.
No, they sued for the chain gang shit.
They complain about everything. If you don't want to work on a chain gang and be hot and sweaty, don't fucking break the law and go to prison.
Why do they have the right to send letters out?
Why
they
do
should
they
only be able to write a letter to the other inmates.
Why do they have rights?
Be allowed to talk to
a lot of the rights that they have in there. We're going to Chicago. This is another not good story. And in Chicago, they had 2 Chicago PD officers shot. One tragically did not make it. The second one is still in critical care in the hospital. And the guy was in the hospital. They went to arrest the guy. I think he had some warrants or something.
Arrest him in the hospital?
No, they went to arrest him. But after they got him arrested and stuff like that, he said, see, this ain't this guy's first rodeo, so he's going to play the system.
Incarcerated?
He said that he has swallowed 5 bags of drugs. So he knows that they're going to have to bring him to the hospital and do x-rays and shit on him because of this.
Yeah. Starts to charcoal.
As much as you hate to touch some because people are nasty, this dude happened to before weigh 350 or 400 pounds, something like that. And he had lost down to 250. So he had all this fucking baggy, loose skin shit. And obviously he was not searched all the way because he was able to hide a gun in one of his fat, loose skin rolls. And this is where and then you could get shot like this poor guy did, like these people did.
That many of us are still asking tonight, and one that may weigh on police families for years to come.
You lift up these fat rolls and get up in there?
Managed to smuggle a gun into a Chicago hospital while in Chicago police custody.
Investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy on the story tonight and has some answers for us. When Alfonso Talley was taken into custody and put in a CPD transport wagon, the police policy called for him to be handcuffed and searched head to toe. It's a procedure repeated thousands of times a year in Chicago and on hundreds of occasions for patrol officers. In Talley's case, investigators are still searching for how he managed to sneak a gun into a hospital emergency room past 2 veteran officers and hospital security who all had to search him. The moment of truth for many Chicago police officers, an arrest and search for dangerous weapons. This 26-year-old career criminal, Alfonso Talley, whom prosecutors say appears in a lengthy rap sheet of gun crimes and shouldn't have been on the streets, last Saturday managed to smuggle a...
Y'all seen, well, the video people, because he's got a shit ton of crimes back from when he's 17, 18, just always, constantly. He should not have been on this. He should have been in jail. But this is Chicago. And
this little gun's about the size of your hand.
So
this is shitbags they try to rehabilitate, and it just proves the case. There is no rehabilitation of career criminals.
No, it is not. Yeah, you're right, Alfonso. Go figure. 556.
10-millimeter pistol like this, branded as a subcompact and easily concealed. Now, law enforcement sources tell the NBC Chicago investigative team that
a heavy gun when you got a mag in it.
Illegally obtained weapon in the folds of
a 10-millimeter is.
His weight recently down from 320
that round is pretty big.
Yeah,
right, but it folds of fatty skin.
That round's as big as a 45 round.
But he had it.
So it would have.
I bet he had this. I guarantee he had that son of a bitch in his ass.
But I guess if they would have taken him through the mag scanner, it would have caught it. So they took him around it. But the problem with it is you're not going to find it if he's in cuffs.
Lift up the fat rolls, people. That's all I can tell you. It's gross. It's nasty. Look in there. Take the stale M&Ms, the stale Twinkies. He could have a gun in there. I hope any
what I'm saying,
cops
boss,
now
like when he
start picking the fat rolls up and stick your hands up in there. Put some gloves on.
What I'm saying, if he's wearing pants, Iceman, if he's wearing pants, it would appear like
you didn't do that to them girls twerking on your bike.
He was naked.
Them girls twerking on your bike was about like that.
Yeah, but I wasn't arresting them either. So
they had a lot of things like
they
was waiting on you. They was waiting on you to lift that fat roll.
And they probably had a midget up in there or something.
Despite Talley being unclothed for a medical check and covered with only a hospital blanket, the gun went undetected during several searches. Prosecutors say the chronic felon pulled the gun from beneath the blanket and began firing at both wagon officers.
Remember, professional criminals, people that are carrying guns, are professionals at what they do. They do not want to be caught. They are very good at secreting weapons upon their body.
Former CPD Chief of Detectives Gene Roy says this department directive lays out custodial search policies, including occasional searches of genitals, buttocks, anus, or undergarments. When Talley was arrested last weekend, he told arresting officers that he had swallowed 5 bags of drugs and needed medical help. Investigators believe that ploy was to get inside Swedish Hospital, where he would be unhandcuffed for an imaging scan. That's when he retrieved the gun hidden in rolls of skin, according to law enforcement sources. How did Talley know about the possible escape point? We've learned Talley made a very similar drug-swallowing claim a year ago. According to this Chicago police report we've obtained, April 2025, Talley was arrested and said he'd swallowed multiple bags of crack cocaine and was transported to the hospital. On that occasion, there was no gun. Wow. But during arrests, officers aren't likely to know such history, according to Roy.
I'm going to call back in.
All right.
Who that individual is, what their criminal history is, and what sort of background they may have had. Are they a violent offender or a non-violent offender? You would be shocked at how resourceful criminals are to avoid getting caught with a weapon or to try and...
Point is on this one, make sure you do your thorough searches. Like I said, it's nasty. I know. I've had to touch some nasty-ass people before in my life and search them. Just do it. That's all you can do is do it.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like you're saying, I mean, he was naked underneath a towel, and you're supposed to check his anus, rectum, all that, whatever. If that's all on the list, then you should have lifted the stomach up.
I'm not gonna, people make mistakes, stuff like that. You do,
That's a whole different search, though. That's not a search you do on the side of the road.
No, but you have to. You have to check everything. Yeah, but we can't wait and see. Unfortunately, Stacy, you got to bring them to the hospital. Even though we know they're a bunch of fucking like, yeah, I agree with you. Let's say, all right, well, hope you don't fucking OD, stupid. So and then we wait and see. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's get on to more of a funny story. This story here is people will do fucking anything to try to go viral and get clicks nowadays. Anything.
Fact. Oh, fuck, this is Ocala.
Ocala police say this social media stunt landed 2 young men behind bars.
They would have been fine.
Say one drove a lawnmower into a Target. Yeah, you heard that right. While the other one filmed it.
They did quite a bit of damage, from what I understand. A couple $1,000s worth of damage to the
them doors alone.
To the store. Plus, they got in the store. I heard they damaged the floor and stuff like that. 2 stupid ass little motherfuckers. And this wasn't their first thing of damaging businesses in the same weekend.
A witness recorded the whole thing on her phone and shared that video with us.
A man wearing overalls and a straw hat rides a lawnmower into a Target. It's not the start of a joke, but instead the start of the story behind 2 arrests, according to Ocala police. Cops say Yannick Skaradek drove the lawnmower into the store on Southwest College Road yesterday. Officers say Luke Charsky filmed it for them to later post on social media. Video shows Skaradek damaged the front door of the store when he crashed into the sides, not once, but twice.
Yep.
And police say this isn't even Skaradek's first stunt this weekend. They say the day before he walked into a Culver's restaurant and used a leaf blower. Cops say these are crimes, not harmless videos. Both men are 18. Skaradek charged with criminal mischief and disorderly conduct. Charsky with principal to disorderly conduct.
Both suspects bonded out of jail today, and a check of one of their TikTok pages shows both videos are still up. In fact, the lawnmower video was posted after they got out of jail.
So they posted this lawnmower video after they got out of jail. These little fuckers right here. If this would have been if this would be one of my kids, I would be in jail because I beat his fucking ass and then I put him out my house. You 18 motherfucker want to do stupid shit? Here you go. Here you go. Have a good time.
I mean, you're a fucking asshole I can't believe he let him take the fucking zero turn. Like, that's crazy.
And you also thinking
that belonged to the child.
He took an internal combustion engine inside this fucking store. Right there. That's blowing carbon monoxide and everything else and gas fumes, all this shit.
Get his ass for terrorism.
No, I think it's full motherfucker.
Ocala, man. Ocala is it's a little country up there, man.
Well, these 2 little pricks right here. Sure as daddy's proud of.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to, I don't know what state it is. But, of course, we had a teen takeover. I think this might be in Florida or somewhere. I'm not sure. I think maybe in Florida. We had a teen takeover. And several people got arrested.
Fucking Stacy. I do agree that I'd be like, what the fuck? If somebody, drove through but it wouldn't bother me as long as they didn't try to run me over with it.
Let's call teen takeovers what they really are.
Iceman would have recorded it for us.
Riots. They're riots.
Oh, the teen takeover bullshit? Well, that's going to be I'm telling you right now, is a precursor. The entire summer across the United States is going to be teen takeovers. Why do I know? Is because over summer or that spring break bullshit where they all did it here and all the towns completely changed their laws when it came to fucking having spring break. So now a lot of the towns down here are like, no. So when they televise that, and everybody's seen all the clicks, now across the United States, you're going to see a breakout of these little bastards doing exactly this. I'm assuming this happened recently, but it's going to keep happening.
I assigned you to guest 2, Freebird. Hold on. I'm going to have to switch back on this one. This might be the problem. There you are.
Yeah, that's better. You have me muted the whole time.
No, I have you muted. I might have to add you to this other one. Now you can talk. Anyway, them little bastards need to go to prison.
What state was this?
It's in Florida.
Florida. It's Ocala. It's right up the road. This is where I was.
So next we're going to a teen riot, and his mama on TV with him because they're not happy. Listen, y'all listen to this motherfucker talk. Tell me what language this is.
Chaos around Icon Park as more than 1,000 teens swarmed iDrive.
And that's when multiple fights started breaking out.
Icon Park, just down the street from Disney World in Orlando, is the latest to experience the magic of a teen takeover.
Kids running everywhere, families grabbing their children, running inside restaurants. Those are large police presence.
The hood thick today.
I mean, yeah, no bullshit.
Yup, the hood thick
today.
today.
If you were out with your children.
This ain't a takeover. This is a riot. That's what this is. This is a riot.
Right.
This what this is.
But honestly, think about that. I mean, if you're sitting at an event, I agree. But if you're sitting there with your children or your grandchildren and you start seeing 10,000 people running towards you, trampling people, it is a very frightening situation for any of these people that were there just enjoying themselves. This is fucking bullshit. But I don't know. Are you guys not experiencing it? Because we are down here. This is Orlando again.
No.
But they've done it from Tallahassee to fucking Miami for like the last fucking 3 months.
What they need to do is start charging the fucking parents. Start putting these fucking parents in fucking prison. Put their little bastard kids right next to them.
Did you see your governor fucking saying that?
Oh, yeah. Our governor's not playing. We had a mass shooting down here, and he's not playing.
Yeah.
2 deputies were hurt trying to put a stop to it. The sheriff is sending this message to parents.
Invest your life in the lives of your children. Know what your children are doing.
That's one of the big questions in these takeovers. Where are the parents? Do they care?
Bullshit. What kind of political bullshit is that? You just wasting somebody's air.
Oh, all these kids are nothing but a waste there. They might as well just put them in prison now because that's where they're heading.
Spoke out after one of these teens was arrested.
I guarantee you had to advise your parents of where you were going when you were growing up.
These little hoodlums' parents don't give a shit. Long as they're not in their hair.
The exact reason why that is the exact reason that they should incarcerate these fucking parents. It's because they have zero accountability for their little monsters.
All these little thugs do is leave, and my parents are just glad they're not home.
Outside.
They're just glad they're not home. They don't care.
The family says what happened was heartbreaking and embarrassing, and they hope to get some accountability.
Now, you might be thinking they're talking about the abhorrent behavior of the teen. Nope. No.
You grab them by the hair and you whip their little ass.
They're upset about the way he was arrested by the police. The police are the problem here.
Yeah, the police are the problem because their son got arrested and they don't like how he was arrested. Let's see how he was arrested.
Get fucked.
Exclusive new video shared with West 2 News shows the moments an Orange County Sheriff's deputy took down a teen during a so-called takeover.
That's called you fucked around and found out. And guess what, you little thug wannabe?
Rampaging and scaring people.
That's called you decided you wanted to be a man, and that's a man. And he showed you what happened. And he slammed your little fucking punk ass in the dirt.
Park Saturday night.
I'm doing it look good.
They're not necessarily looting. They're not stealing shit. They just run through places
but they damage places. I guarantee you they're stealing shit.
Right.
I bet you they're stealing shit.
Well, right, but it's not depicted. It's not emptying the stores like they were doing out in California.
Not yet.
It's not
yet.
Piece of shit parents. That's a fucking piece of shit parents.
Just the
charge her mother.
Just the grandma, because mama probably a crackhead somewhere. Now listen to little Jaquan over here. What he has to say. How he speaks.
Grandma can't be but 39, maybe 45. What the fuck?
She had him she had her kid when she was 14. I'm sure.
I
Fucking
don't know.
thugs.
Well, listen. This is a future astronaut. He's going to be on a space mission to Mars. Y'all listen to what he had to
He's
say.
alive.
I'm doing a little good. Yeah. But my back on the hurt, my legs still hurting. But that's it.
14-year-old Tavorian Dade says just moments.
I'm sorry. Tavorian. That's his name. Tavorian or whatever.
Mumble mouth?
Yeah.
The same.
What about kittens? Yeah.
Yeah, we agree with you there, Freebird.
What about Jurassic Park?
We have no idea what you said.
Before, he was defending himself from a teen who had picked a fight with him. He thought the deputy.
Of course, he's a victim. He's a victim in this. Okay. As usual.
It was just another teen also trying to throw in some punches.
He didn't say his name.
He ain't say his name. Like you know who he is. Maybe if you wasn't out there fighting and doing stupid shit, maybe if you were at fucking home learning how to speak like you don't have a dick in your mouth, maybe all this wouldn't happen.
I do agree. He does sound like he has a dick in his mouth. He needs to spit it out because I can't understand him.
I was getting jumped, but I wasn't. I looked behind, was a car. Then I tried to stop. Then he just caught me. So after that, I got back up and I ain't resist right then and there.
What? I guess this is the new English they're teaching in schools. I can't comprehend that gibberish, so do with that what you will.
I believe once he got him on the ground, once he tackled him, and I feel like he could have just cuffed him from there.
That's what you learned in
you feel like?
That's what you learned in police academy there, Grandma? No. You know what? I feel like we wouldn't be in this situation. We would be in a situation if you'd have kept Daquan, whatever the fuck his name is, at home and wasn't letting him running the fucking roads like an animal, just acting stupid. Yeah. So I mean, maybe that would help. Maybe don't tell him to resist, but you know how to do stuff, right? Yeah. Okay.
Picked him up and he slammed him.
Tavorian's grandmother, Tamika Martell, worries he could have been badly hurt.
They're not grown men, they're children.
But they out there acting like they want to be grown men.
On the street.
Then you know what? Why wasn't he at home and you could be over there spoon feeding him some fucking Hawaiian Delight baby food, okay, and teaching him how to speak English? This motherfucker probably can't even read. He's probably reading like on a second grade level because he's speaking on like I've seen 4-month-olds that speak clearer than this. And now he goes goo goo gaga.
No, just say if he had children, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want nobody to treat his children that way.
I guess.
You know what? I'd want my children to be treated like that if they were out there doing stupid shit. What about you, Holster?
How did bitch see this video so fast?
I don't know.
How she see this video so fast? No, the grandma bitch.
I mean,
I can tell you that probably what happened was the DA probably brought the video straight to grandma, thinking grandma might actually go, "Oh, okay, my grandson was doing wrong," and it had the opposite effect. So she probably had it because she wanted her to try to calm the community.
Oh, she thinking it's a lawsuit right now.
Yep.
Because he's like, my back hurts, and they just they looking at free money. They ain't gonna get this Florida. They ain't gonna get shit. You know what? The cop ought to sue the grandma for him hurting his back for having to pick this little fucking thug wannabe up.
The answer to where are the parents remains outstanding because this is grandma with no sign of mom yet. So allow me to state the obvious to Grandma Tamika. If you're so worried about Tavorian, why don't you focus on his behavior and the fact that he's out in a group of 1,000 fighting people? Correct that. Don't worry about the police. They're the ones who have to deal with your lack of grandparenting skills. This is completely pathetic, and the entire country is tired of having to deal with this week after week.
For this young family visiting from Wisconsin, it made for a bad first impression.
After the police officer told us to get out of there, basically, for our safety, that's exactly what we did.
Hopefully it's just a trend that will
go back to your state.
Oh, I guarantee you they won't be coming back for safety purposes. If y'all want to watch, this is called
To be
DC.
fair, wait a minute. Maybe they're on to something. They'll bring our home values back down. Let this shit happen for another 6 months.
This is on DC Shorts on YouTube. They got a lot of good videos like this. If y'all want to go check them out, I've been watching them quite a bit. So
don't you worry about Florida.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
This next one
looks like Baton Rouge. Y'all turning into.
Yeah, we're trying to fix that. That's all these Yankees moving down here, and they don't know what to do with their fucking kids because they got all this money. They're too busy going out to the beach and fucking all these elderly dudes.
Yeah, he was
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Like a fuck y'all.
Well, that's all. If you go back and listen, you'll know what we're talking about. You're just coming back like very robotic and garbled. So it's not your fault. I understand, but that's just what it sounds like.
Yes, Chibo. The white couple is very racist for not feeling safe in that environment.
Let's go to the next video.
Tonight, new video showing the moment a West Palm Beach Taco Bell employee fired a gun.
Yeah, you need to be careful of Taco Bell. Don't fuck with the Taco Bell employee, okay?
Not in Florida.
Customers.
Two people were hurt, one grazed by a bullet and the other injured in the scuffle. We asked CBS 12 News reporter Katie Benty to find out more about the motive. She joins us live tonight. Katie?
Liz and Jim, standing outside the Taco Bell here, you can actually still see the damage just over my shoulder. There's a window boarded up after police say an employee started shooting at customers.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't look over your shoulder. Hold on a second. I was focused on those, her mouth. So she has very nice lips. Just saying. Just, you don't think so?
Okay. Well, I mean, they're probably veneers at this point.
I didn't say her teeth. I said her lips. They don't make veneer lips. Are you deaf? Do you need a hearing aid?
No. You said her. You said her mouth, and I was like, she's got okay teeth.
No, I'm looking at her lips.
Can you believe this is all over an argument about a water cup?
Inside this West Palm Beach Taco Bell Monday, an argument, then chaos. A customer hits record as an employee appears to come from behind the counter with a gun.
I want to see what led up to this.
So what led up to it is these law-abiding future. I think both of these women were going to medical school to be pediatricians. They came in and asked for water cups. Well, a lot of places will give you water cups for free, but you're supposed to put water in them. So what they did is they went and were filling their water cups up with soda pop.
And he shot him.
And he just had fucking enough. And he went out there and said, "Hey, bitches, you're supposed to be getting water." And pulled his gun out. And just, it's like, fuck you. And shots fired. Literally.
He gonna go to jail.
Oh, he's going to jail. But I bet you them bitches think twice before they steal some soda.
Investigators say
Don't walk around with Taco Bell out of their hand.
This is him.
Just slapped the drink out of their hand.
He's been
slapped the shit out of him.
He does have previous weapons charges against him. So to say, he just saying. He might not look like that. I hope they had a hairnet on him when he was making tacos.
I would vote for Employee of the Month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his.
He's definitely saving that franchisee some money.
Yeah, he saved him some money.
Racking the gun, then swinging it, striking a woman before a shot fires. Detectives say Patterson then followed the group outside.
Because that's what, I mean, proper gun etiquette is you rack the gun so you make sure you got one in the chamber, and then you try to pistol whip somebody with your finger on the trigger. Proper gun etiquette, I mean, I think they do teach that in,
Thug School?
Thuggo Crime 101. So I don't know.
So now the woman has a rememberable dent in
Yeah.
her neck.
Yeah,
or
and
her
she
head,
can't hear.
Can't hear out of one fucking ear.
Well, I guess Taco Bell gonna be fucking 59-cent taco done turned into millions of dollars.
Well, that's the thing too, is she came in there to steal from them, but now she can actually turn around and sue Taco Bell for millions. That is the craziest thing about this whole situation.
They shouldn't give her shit. They ought to lock her up for misdemeanor theft.
As they tried to escape.
Well, she didn't walk out with her drink.
How you know she didn't drink some? So as soon as she went outside without pee-peeing, she
Police report has details about how this started. The customers were asking for water cups, then filling them with soda. Police say 2 people sustained minor injuries, drove themselves to the hospital. We know a woman, was very close to being shot.
One individual was grazed during that altercation.
24 hours later, the suspect in front of a judge, charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And records show this isn't the first time a heated argument turned violent. In 2024, deputies say Patterson pulled a knife during a dispute at home. Meanwhile, back at Taco Bell, the doors are open, people are coming in for food. I spoke with some customers who aren't bothered by the violence. They say they know it can happen anywhere, including fast food restaurants.
Just another day in the hood.
It doesn't surprise me that it would happen. The world we live in today, it makes sense.
It's not a problem. I know things happen.
I would assume that they're going to change their water cup policy.
Oh, I would think so. It's 556 that he would change his name temporary.
No water cups.
I bet you she could drink a glass of water. I'd give her a water cup just to watch her drink.
That's why I said she got nice lips, huh?
Issue with customers.
Yeah. Don't steal soda at Taco Bell.
Fucking sandwich. They'll shoot you.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a new special on Tuesdays. It's gonna be called the 9mm burrito for 99 cents.
And damn well they didn't even close that store. They kept going.
The pistol whip taquito.
Damn.
Hey, they probably sell the shit out of them. You know that shit?
Yeah.
All right, this next one we're going to. I think this person might have been an ex of. Okay, we're starting over. Aaron's here. Aaron's been working a lot, and we're waiting for his new. Aaron, I don't know if you got a name for your spices you're working on, but I think you have your podcast. I said I had to say it. I think you ought to name one of your spices. I had to eat it. Just saying.
You just put on there. I had to say it. This shit's delicious.
I had to eat it. Anyway, I think this might be one of Freebird's exes before he got married.
Oh, what the fuck?
Anna, where a convicted baby killer walks free 3 decades before.
Yeah, this person got convicted of killing a 3-year-old or a small child, and was supposed to do like 30-something years in prison, and they let this motherfucker out already. And it hadn't been. I don't think it's been like but a year or 2.
His sentence was supposed to end.
And to make matters worse, local prosecutors say they only found out because a stranger spotted the convict using a different name and a different gender. Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Matera has this disturbing story.
If it weren't for the defendant, this baby would be alive.
Vanderburgh County Prosecutor Diana Mers is talking about this man, Jonathan Richardson.
That's a man?
Convicted of murdering an 11-month-old.
That's what Freebird said first time they got together.
Wow.
I don't that man. God almighty.
Yeah, I now understand why you could spot this person after a sex change.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, how the hell did they spot that son of a bitch? Well,
yeah, I guess you could fucking tell.
How do you know that it was my client?
Don't need no high-tech LPR camera to spot this bitch.
Fucking Iceman, I would fucking stare at the fucking prosecutor or the defense attorney if they fucking ask how I could fucking tell. I would just look at him and be like, "Fucking serious?"
Like, do you see? I reckon.
Are you sure you recognize this person?
I recognize
shit,
their eyebrows. I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, the eyebrows threw me.
Yeah.
They look like a fucking seagull.
And quietly dumped back into an Indiana community.
When someone who has,
That's even wild.
you know,
Move to
killed someone,
California,
especially an innocent baby in this case, and now they're back walking around. That's just shameful and should not be happening.
On September 12, 2001, Richardson was left alone with his infant stepdaughter. By the end of the day, she was dead.
Some people came over and they started asking about the child. You know, you have a baby. Where are they? Why can't we hear them?
They couldn't hear her because, according to court records, the little girl had been strangled to death.
He was ultimately convicted of murder and sentenced to 55 years.
But 55 years didn't mean 55 years.
The fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying.
Look at it.
That's the only way you would be able to tell. I mean, like, it's all just fucking. It don't matter what you do. You could throw a wig on that. I guess you can cover it up with makeup, but
Jesus
unless you cover up
Christ.
that fucking tattoos, you're never getting away.
Still
Bitch.
gonna be an ugly ass. Just still a man. It's got a dick. It's a man.
Jonathan Richardson
man?
served.
Yeah, it's a dude.
I'm so fucking
It's a
confused.
dude. You can put lipstick on a pig. Guess what? It's fucking still a pig. Point being, look up.
Pretty big.
All right, just how you need to go get some new glasses. You need to get some more glasses.
You still got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, pretty mouth, boy.
Yeah.
Bag of
Less
your
than
face, long as
half
you put
of
on
that
lipstick,
sentence.
it'll work.
He was released in December of 2025.
That's really concerning. And not only that, but we're not being notified of it, which is even worse.
You're right.
Diana Mers says it wasn't a prison official who told her that Richardson was out. A concerned citizen did, spotting him in public in March.
He was applying for a job, actually,
So he stayed local?
at one of the businesses here.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he's on parole still.
What the fuck?
But I want to know.
but,
I didn't know why they let this thing out.
What was it a mistake? They intentionally let the son?
I think they intentionally did it.
They were
I
able
bet
to
you it was overcrowding.
recognize him from his face.
Overcrowding this bitch.
And while those face tattoos gave him away, something about Jonathan Richardson had changed.
I immediately told law enforcement just to be on the lookout, especially if they give the name Autumn Cordeleone.
Autumn Cordeleone, the name change tied to a so-called gender transition that began behind bars and continues
Why you always pull a
to
bitch's
this
hair.
day.
Hey everybody,
Straight
it's
up.
Autumn again. I'm up late.
Give it a little tug.
What?
What?
What are you saying?
No, I said this is why you pull a bitch's hair a little bit.
No,
You
no,
just
this
get a
right
little-
here. This right here. I don't think if you
crazy.
This piece of shit.
No, I wouldn't have got close enough to this.
This piece of
but
shit got convicted of murdering a child as a man. I don't give a fuck what kind of identity crisis you fucking having. Dress up as a woman in men's prison or whatever and all this stuff. You're not a fucking woman and you can get butt fucked as much as you want in that man's prison. But whoever let this motherfucker out, needs to be put back in prison right beside this fucking sick bastard right here.
Omega.
So are they going to put this bastard back in jail?
I don't know. We gotta listen. I didn't watch this whole video.
Makeup or no makeup, the Vanderburgh County prosecutor says sentences need to mean something again, particularly those convicted of something heinous, like taking the life of an 11-month-old baby girl.
We need truth in sentencing, right? We need to know when we give someone a sentence in court, the judge gives them a sentence that's the time they're going to serve.
truth in sentencing matters for victims and their families. Think about it. They walk out of court believing justice was served, only to learn later that the sentence they heard handed down by a judge was optional. That kind of whiplash rips open wounds that should have stayed closed. The Vanderburgh County prosecutor is hoping lawmakers will do something about it. Now, Indiana has already taken one positive step. Starting in July, prison officials must notify local authorities before a violent felon is released back.
So the prison officials don't have to listen to the judge.
Wait a minute.
They can just decide when they want to let people out, I guess. It's just a suggestion.
Yeah, well, they're going to start a policy that you must notify them. Well, big fucking deal. They're still going to let their asses out.
Yeah. I'm not. Let me get this straight. Listen.
Don't give a shit.
Everybody.
Or not. Like, sorry, hey, we're letting fuckface out here, and just so you know, and ain't shit you can do about it.
Only thing I can say is, without trying to get banned for saying anything, is all I can say, if this was my grandchild that this piece of shit murdered and they let him out of prison, that would be the most unsafe place for fucking tattoo face right here. Prison would be the safe place for him. Because I don't know why. I don't know why this motherfucker stopped showing up for their fucking parole hearings or whatever. They might have just have to go on a vacation. David Copperfield style. You know? It would not be safe for this degenerate, no good, cocksucking piece of shit on the street if that was my family member, my grandbaby or something that he fucking did that to. I can tell you that right now. Let's go to the next video. This one we're going to New Orleans. Hold on to your britches for this one when you start hearing numbers, okay? Because you're going to be like, what? What? Because that's what I fucking did.
What?
What? Yeah.
What? Camera captured them at home when they were being paid taxpayer money.
As Rob Krieger reports, the latest findings in our unchecked overtime investigation prompt change within the department as the city tries to draw back on excessive spending.
What?
Listen.
Last year, the NOPD paid 727 officers at least six figures. That's more than 71% of the force. 226 of those officers took home at least $150,000 in 2025, and at least 50 were paid more than $200,000 by the NOPD. Records show many of the highest paid officers logged long hours, few days off, and more than doubled their annual salaries.
Like y'all saying these numbers, right?
Okay.
270.
Yeah, but
216,000. But you got to realize,
as long as they showed up and they worked the hours, I don't see a fucking problem with it. You know me.
That's what they're saying, though.
You know those motherfuckers didn't. You've been to New Orleans.
A lot of these.
No way them motherfuckers spent all them hours in that shithole down there.
They're saying this motherfucker.
I'm just saying is like I was always that officer that fucking worked that many hours. But
yeah, but they
like
you gonna hear some of these. They're saying some of these guys, this woman worked took 2 days off for the complete entire year and worked 11.5 hours every fucking day except for 2 days the entire year.
Every day. That's some harsh shit. That's harsh shit.
So, but like I said, that you'll see the average. I mean, you look at $217,000 and $300,000. It's crazy, and like some of them salaries like $70,000.
Bianca Boone, who the NOPD paid $239,000, nearly tripling her base pay of $83,000 a year. In 2025, timesheets show Sergeant Boone logged more than 4,200 hours between scheduled shifts, overtime, and details. That would average out to more than 11.5 hours a day, every day of the year. She's not alone. Sergeant Renee Benjamin collected more than $211,000 in 2025. His timesheets show he worked 602 different shifts last year. In fact, records show the NOPD paid Benjamin to work nearly every day of the year in 2025, 363 days last year, with only August 6th and December 8th off. If you include his 2026 timesheets through mid-March, over nearly 15 months, Sergeant Benjamin worked 444 days with just 2 days off. In 2022, Lee Zurich detailed a similar trend by Sergeant Benjamin, showing he worked more than a year straight between 2018 and 2019.
14 consecutive months. NOPD Sergeant Renee Benjamin's timesheets show he never took a day off.
This is exactly the same thing that led to him being placed under an FBI investigation years ago. And the same behavior. And surprise, the behavior is back.
Skip Gallagher is an NOPD watchdog. He says he spent thousands of dollars obtaining public records from the city of New Orleans and believes troubling trends are easy to identify.
All they have to do is look at their high earners and scratch their head. It's the same thing I've done for years. It's the same thing you've done. Some of these things just don't make sense. When you have officers not claiming days off for months, claiming extraordinarily long days, this doesn't make sense.
After our unchecked overtime investigation in November last year,
they'll look tired as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I understand, some people do work overtime, but I mean, that much? Come on, you'd be so fucking burnt.
I've seen officers that fucking work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for months on end. But those are guys that are going through divorces and shit. They can't afford anything. And fucking,
exactly.
But come on,
it happens.
I'm just saying.
It happens, but I don't know about an entire fucking department. I mean, like, especially because I've been to NO, and it's like those cops seem to just lean against fucking,
Don't ask them directions or nothing. They'll cuss you out.
No, they get mad. I wanted to take a picture with one. They got all fucking pissy. Iceman's like, yeah, that's how they are here. And I'm like, it's fucking bullshit.
NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick implemented the use of biometric time clocks for scheduled overtime shifts, but she said she would not require officers to use the biometric system to verify they were at work during normal shifts.
Is there not a concern that there could be potential?
You don't have to use it when you're working your regular. It's just not much
just
sense.
To keep tabs on off-duty details.
With regular time?
With regular time, that is, an officer comes into a roll call. And so at that roll call, they have accountability right there because the sergeant's going to know you're here to work today.
So we decided to see for ourselves. Officers' time cards.
Fucking moron.
I love this story. Because this
that
happens.
Bitch is one dumb fucking bitch.
Accurately reflected whether they were at work, even during normal shifts. In March, a Fox 8 undercover camera found multiple instances in which Sergeants Boone and Benjamin were clocked in for their regularly scheduled shifts, but were still at home. On March 3rd, 5th, 8th, and 9th, Sergeant Boone's timesheets show she was clocked in for her scheduled shift at 6:25 in the morning. But on all 4 days, our camera captured her leaving after she was on the clock. On Sunday, March 8th, our video shows Boone left her home in uniform.
First of all, she worked like a year straight and only took 2 days off, and she was only they only got her being like 15 minutes late leaving the house like 3 or 4 times. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad, right? I'm talking like 300.
Hold on, does she live in New Orleans?
Yeah.
9:39.
If she lives in New Orleans, technically she wasn't late.
No,
you could wake up and call
she's in the city, yeah.
Hours after timesheets show she was clocked in. The next day, you can see her walking to her car in uniform around 8:30 in the morning, more than 2 hours after records showed the NOPD was paying her. Sergeant Benjamin lives outside of Orleans Parish on the West Bank. Over 4 days in March, our camera documented a potential violation every day. On March 9th, our camera shows him pulling into his driveway, while his timesheet shows he was still on the clock. On March 11th,
it was like 6 minutes. So he got home 6 minutes early. Really? Okay, 6 minutes.
Benjamin's timesheet shows
there's a lot bigger offenders.
Yeah.
This is crazy. They're nitpicking now.
Working at 8 a.m., but the camera shows he didn't leave his West Bank home until 14 minutes later. That
He's 14 minutes late.
He returns home nearly.
You got cops that don't even show up for an entire day and fucking they're clocked in.
Yeah, okay? I mean,
those are the cops they need to go after.
I mean, come
They
on.
got the cop that just sits there and plays Angry Birds under a fucking shade tree in a fucking Home Depot parking lot for 12 hours a fucking day.
No, it wasn't every
okay?
day, Stacey. It was like 4 or 5 days throughout the year.
45 minutes before he was clocked out.
Well, you know these fucking
The next
news
day,
crews
he
didn't
showed
sit
up at his
out there
house
for
at
weeks either.
4:19
Yeah, they like stalking his ass. They
p.m.
Yeah, it's the stalking
16
charge.
minutes before he was off the clock.
16 minutes.
It's not, can you work the hours? It's, did you work the hours?
During an interview earlier this month, NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick confirmed time inconsistencies like the ones our camera captured are against policy.
You had previously said, that officers are on the clock when they arrive to their shift, not when they leave home.
Does she have a bobblehead of herself on her desk back there? You see that right here?
Probably.
Look, you see it right here?
Yeah.
It looks like a bobblehead of herself. Funny
It
as
could
shit.
be. I mean, Grady Judd has one.
I want a bobblehead
But,
of myself. I want an Iceman bobblehead.
But you can get them made. They're fucking all over TikTok now. But this news reporter is going to get pulled over about every 15 minutes.
This dude, the only thing I can figure is this dude, a cop must have fucked this dude's wife in the ass or something, and he's pissed off about it.
Yep.
That's all I got to say.
His kids came out looking like NOPD.
Yeah.
And off the clock when they leave.
Yeah, something happened.
Shift, not when they arrive home. Is that still the department's position?
That's correct.
And then you said that those regular shifts don't typically require the biometric time clocks because most of the time supervisors will see their subordinates in a roll call.
That's correct. That is basic culture. Most of police departments around this country.
However, last year in November, we detailed 2 officers who we caught at home while they were clocked in.
Roy's asking how'd that lady get that job as superintendent, because it's a PD spot, it's a PD chief spot. That's called an appointed position. So the mayor gave her that job. That's why.
So that what happens in liberal circles, because they come from the Northeast, so it'd be very easy from like New York or Massachusetts to come to New Orleans or Tampa because they're extremely liberal cities, and then they just go, "Hey, I know you've never lived here or experienced our state laws. Let's put you in charge."
This reporter may be mad that the cops are making more than his ass is.
That's a safe bet.
That's a real instance when this may not have worked.
That's correct.
These findings appear to show that
he keeps asking questions. Blah, blah. Here we go.
And Benjamin have raised red flags in the past, like in 2020 when Benjamin worked 360 calendar days. Last year, he worked even more.
So he's on the clock 363 days out of last year. What's your reaction to that?
That would be something I would say.
He's like saying, I'd be like, that we need to hire more cops. So we need to up the pay scale so we have enough cops. They don't have to work all this overtime then. So we don't have it.
I don't know how healthy you were going to be trying to do that. So I don't know anything about that. Again, appreciate, that you're
Roy,
trying to get to the truth of the matter, but you also doing the gotcha. And so I don't know anything about this situation.
Just like that for years, like in 2023 when he filed a formal complaint about Sergeant Boone, which triggered a public.
This dude has something against this cop. He's been coming after him for his last 6 years. Since 2020, he's been on this one cop.
Integrity Bureau investigation. That investigation concluded Boone committed multiple policy violations related to timekeeping. Violations Gallagher said he found by simply reviewing her timesheets.
She got a letter of reprimand.
I know what happened. It's a female cop. He tried to hit that shit, or maybe he did, and she laughed because he's got a micro penis, and she told everybody he's got a micro penis, and now he's mad about it, and he wants her to get fired.
Sounds like you're assuming, sir.
I am making assumptions. I have no proof that this man has a micro penis. If there's any ladies out there that know, they more than welcome to get in touch with us. But I'm saying he's been coming after her for 6 years, though. She obviously did something to piss this man off.
That is true. A female officer that is from NOPD, if you happen to see this and want to call in and tell us about all this dude's shit and this dude's dirt, we'll fucking interview you.
Yeah, because he's obviously he's got a vendetta to go this hard after one cop for this amount of time.
We want to hear the other side, and we'll never hear it from the news.
No.
For years of really significant payroll violations, and she got a letter of reprimand. And now what you found is she's at it again.
That letter of reprimand in August of 2024 was signed by Chief Ann Kirkpatrick. It states any future violations of a similar nature may result in more severe disciplinary action. But after presenting our...
Well, she got a letter of reprimand that they'll suspend her for a day.
Kirkpatrick praised Boone as an officer, but reserved further comments until she could review the evidence we gathered.
Well, let me say that I know Sergeant Boone and know her in that, but as with...
The investigation would simply be administrative or criminal. The NOPD said both Boone and Benjamin are restricted from working overtime while under investigation.
And Rob, following your investigation, the NOPD has indicated it'll make other changes?
Yes, in fact, we had been pressing the NOPD since they implemented the biometric timekeeping practice back in November after our original reporting in November on the two other officers. After pressing them up until just a couple of weeks ago, in a statement provided last week, it says the NOPD will move toward expanded biometric control.
This implant motherfucker, because he ain't from New Orleans, because you can tell by his accent that he don't have. Yeah. He ain't from New Orleans.
As part of a broader effort to strengthen accountability and standardize timekeeping practices. Now, the department did not specifically say.
We lost Freebird, just to let y'all know he wasn't quiet. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we were having issues with the connection. We're going to jump to this last story.
Story.
Look. Well, hell, we had almost an hour and a half right now. This last story, all I can say is, look, if you have a girlfriend and she says she wants something certain for dinner, don't bring other shit home for dinner, because it may
ruin. She said she wants Five Guys. Don't you dare bring home a sandwich.
It might ruin your relationship. I'm telling you, it may ruin your relationship, and this story is going to prove it right here.
Lucas Roche of Delafield was a lot of things to his family. A loving son and brother, a special uncle, a devoted dog dad. But the 25-year-old's life came to a shocking end at this Okauchee apartment Friday night, stabbed to death, prosecutors say, by his longtime girlfriend, 27-year-old Michaela Cloth.
She admits, saying, I stabbed him. If you have to take me to jail, okay.
According to the criminal complaint issued at Cloth's court hearing Monday, she told investigators Lucas was, quote, pushing her buttons because he brought chicken over to cook at the apartment when, quote, she would rather go out.
This complaint.
She wanted a nice dinner out, and this motherfucker bought bag chicken from the Dollar General, the pre-cooked, and she wasn't having it, and she stabbed him.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, she's my hot nut.
She should have. Waffle House, chili, something. Come on, dude.
I mean, I didn't know it was that serious.
It's serious. It's serious.
It's that this young lady ultimately got into an argument because he brought home chicken to eat instead of taking her out.
According to the complaint, Cloth admitted to investigators she was stabbed Lucas because, quote, she was angry, and went on to say, quote, she should have just gone to the bar, and the whole thing.
Just should have went out. If I was him, I'd have been mad, wondering where her fucking eyebrows went. I mean, what the fuck is that?
Oh, Chola's surprised. She pencils them on. She probably just got out of the shower.
Was just irritating.
I stand before you a shattered man.
The family was unaware of the circumstances of the stabbing here until the complaint was referenced in court, and they expressed outrage that it was over something so petty.
Please never let that monster walk the streets ever again.
The commissioner set bail at $2 million cash, saying,
this makes no sense at all.
In Waukesha, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
In a statement to 12 News, Rosh's parents and sister said, quote, "We are completely broken at the tragic and senseless loss of our only son. Lucas John Rosh was the most loving, giving, kind-hearted person anyone could ever meet." Cloth remains in custody.
That's just crazy ass shit right there. That she would she stabbed that dude to death over some chicken.
Typical white women. I'm just kidding. She's Spanish as fuck.
Yeah. Crazy bitch killed a man over some chicken. So she's gonna get my hot nuts also. That's who I'm voting for. Hot nuts is the chicken stabber.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, like, he was even trying to cook for her. That was romantic.
Yeah, you're right, Kelly. She done screwed her whole life up.
And now all she gets is fucking chicken.
Now she ain't even gonna get real chicken.
Nope.
Now she's gonna get like Vienna sausages. The only sausage she gets forever.
From the guards.
Yeah, that exactly. Hot noteworthy crime is the chicken killer, right there. Chicken killer. Is that what you did to your eyebrows, Stacey? Don't do it. It's scary. It's very scary. It's like you take a bath and you come out and your eyebrows are gone. It's not like this girl I dated one time. She came out the first time she came out the bedroom first time we were going to get it on, and she had her shirt on, and I looked at her and said, "Where'd your titties go?" And she said they were still in the bra. Catfished me with.
Damn.
Yeah. Flat chest is a motherfucker. I mean, I still did it, but I'm,
All right, so is that what we're doing? Is there everybody thinking it's old girl's the crazy one?
Oh, I do want to say, I'm not going to say his name. I received an email a few days ago from a listener, and I just want to say, I mean, he recently lost his dad this month. Not long ago, he lost his dad to cancer. Who was he had done 40 years in law enforcement, and let you know we appreciate your dad. I mean, 40 years is a long time, and I did email you back. Said, I lost both my parents a long time ago. You ever need to talk to somebody about it? Hit me up, email me. I'll give you my number or whatever. But wow, 40 years. I'm not going to do 40.
Yeah.
I'm not doing 40. I'm going to tell you that.
He says that fucking shit, but every time he gets so close, he's like, yeah. And then I get a phone call that says, "Hey, man.
Taco Bell's got one from Stacy. Kelly says the Fed guy gets hers. The prison chicken is pigeon. I like that. I've heard according to Gordon Ramsay there, Aaron, pigeon is a delicacy. Yes. To
be fair,
this coming up Thursday, I'll let y'all know, this coming up Thursday, I'm going to be going to New Orleans to
interview that cop.
No. There's a function, excuse me. Is there Charles Riley, the guy that works with me that was murdered last year? They're putting him on the wall. They have a wall in New Orleans. They're doing it there. So I'm going down there next Thursday for that. And then Saturday, I will be flying out like at 6 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And because not just coming up week after that, I'm going to be in D.C. the whole week. So
fucking police week.
I do have the new camera, so I'm hoping to get some good 360 videos and stuff like that of me riding.
You need a laptop so that we could do our fucking podcast from.
Well, I'm not going to buy a laptop. I just spent $600 on a camera. So,
you got it, huh?
So I do have it, yeah, but I spent $600 on a camera so I can get some video of that. Other than that, I do have that interview to put out. I know I was going to do it this weekend, and I got busy and forgot. I got an interview to put out, and of course we'll be back next Wednesday, if not anything between.
I love all of you, but I got to go to work.
He's got to go to work. Everybody be safe. Watch your back. Everybody. Watch your partner's back, and remember, we're all lions, no sheepdogs.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
Yeah, we're gonna find
out. I'ma stack bricks all day to me. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm... What? How fast you're going.
It's the old one. That's my new. All right, I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like stuck in there. But fuck it. Yeah, I gotta head off to work, but yeah, we'll find you a fucking laptop. Going to events.
Not by next week.
Do the podcast live. No, not by next week, but we'll figure it out.
All right.
Later,
go
buddy.
to work. Bye.